Happy belated.
Cool, y'all.
Oh my God, y'all. We here, you know what I'm saying? It's WHPR 88.1 FM. We run Detroit, and it's your birthday girl, Mina.
Word.
Oh,
And
happy
this-
birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Early birthday.
Early birthday.
Turn up all week, you understand? And it's your boy here, you know what I'm saying? Never light skin, always sway.
Never light
Sway
skin.
low.
It's your man's Kevin Bailey, man.
What's up, everybody? It's Katherine Workman.
Okay.
What's up? It's your boy Leon the Motivator.
Always motivate.
What's the vibes, man? I don't know. You know, life is crazy. I mean, let's just admit it. And, you know, every day you just got to be a boss. You got to choose how to, you know, get it how you live. You know what I mean? Like, what do you like to do? What do you want from this life? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to take it, or are you just going to let it, you know, pass by, you know, and just, like, what are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? It's about, like, what are you willing to put on the line for what you love? What risks have y'all taken? What risks have y'all taken? Then,
Well, for what I do now, I gave it all up. I quit my job.
That's risky.
yeah, that's risky.
It's risking
Yeah.
that paper.
I was homeless for like 8 months. I gave it all I had. You feel me?
There was no
Relationships, everything.
Yeah.
Best risk I ever took.
plan. And it worked out for you.
You look good.
Now she shining.
She look like she got some money on her.
Flowing.
Man,
That's
She
what I
look
mean.
like she shop at Somerset on
start-
the rich side.
When you start vibrating higher, change your life.
I'm telling you, got
Yeah.
sway attention. I don't know what frequency she was on, but all I know,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
the shake.
yep.
But she's wonderful.
Raising your
Don't
vibe.
let me be crazy. She just
Oh.
in her own self. You know what I'm saying? She wonderful. You
Of
know
course,
what I'm
I
I
feel like,
appreciate you.
yeah, of course. I feel like doing your own thing, like, it shows on you, you know, like when you make decisions for yourself and like make actions for your higher good.
I'm
And,
still
like,
working on myself though, y'all. Like
it's all
currently,
a
like
process. We're
You
all
know.
here. That's why we all here.
I learn
That's
something
why
new
we
every
all
day.
doing this.
It's a
Like,
day-to-day thing.
it's a day-to-day process.
Absolutely.
That's right. Like every day you put actions towards your goals, like in an attempt to get closer to them.
Absolutely.
You know, to this light that's been guiding us since however long. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's it makes life interesting, and you know, we gotta, you know, we're gonna get back to this, y'all, because you know we gotta like wrap it up a little bit. You know, like how do you prosper and survive when it still feels like there are things around you that are still trying to, like, you know, nib at you or like hold you back. You know what I mean? Like, how do you overcome those things, those little tiny barriers? You know. Which you can't, you know. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna open
You
the
can.
question. I'll open. Yeah.
I mean, we definitely have an expert on hand who can tap into those things.
And I was just over here like, look, so I can help you with that. Like literally with just a hug, I can pull energy from you afterwards if you want me to do that. And then we'll do some breath work. It's literally like 3 minutes, and I'm telling you, you feel like a brand new person. I got you.
That sounds mad powerful. I think you need that.
I got
I
you.
need one too.
I got you. Whoever want one, I got you.
Yeah,
No
I need
sway
one.
You know,
Someone-
I scared,
think we
I
all
scared
need
some
one.
people 2 weeks ago when I was at the Woodward. I scared like it was like 10 people lined up,
They thought you was giving away free stuff. You know?
and all the cameras came out, and it was a couple people that was like, "Man, I'm so scared. Like, and it was other people that was like, "Oh my God, I receive you." So I get mixed reactions.
I get the same. I
Yeah.
get the same kind of I guess reactions as well. Like, it's like some people are open to receiving that pour of energy and like can get that healing, and they know exactly what it is, and they're like, "Oh my God, like this is it. This is the real." Like, and then some people it's like scary,
Yeah.
and it puts them in a loop, and they're stuck in that loop.
Absolutely.
Like, so it's like how do you stay responsible with that type of power? Actually, I'm gonna throw the question back to you. Like,
So ultimately, my whole goal was, I was like, since a little kid, I was like, I want to be God's friend. I think that'd be so cool. That's my whole focus, and everybody else just reap the rewards from that energy. And I ended up like this. Like I'm still amazed. Like seriously, y'all, like the stuff that I could do. I'd be like, how can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like mind blowing, but I'm so humbled by it.
Yeah.
When God look at me, I want him to be like, she cool.
Oh, he
Like I mess with her. Like I can't cuss, but I really want him and everybody else is benefit from that.
Yeah.
But I just want him to be like, man.
Well, yeah, you
she
accept
down,
yourself.
She loyal. Like yeah.
You accept yourself. So by that act, you're enacting that act simultaneously from that power.
It took a lot to get here though. It take a lot to stay here though.
It do. Oh yes, it does. Like it's not easy, and like how do you stop yourself from breaking down like every 5 seconds? Like, oh my god, like
you have to literally.
It's
ground.
me, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I get it. We all. How do we feel? How do we feel about that, gentlemen?
I like what she said when she said you got to stay there. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get there, hard to stay there.
I feel like
Yeah,
every
like-
day.
It's the most important thing, staying there. I mean, because it's like, you know, when you reach any level of success, it's like it's always fleeting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it ain't really no top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? I picture it like you on like a mudslide and you just climbing up, and as you going up, it's like somebody on your heels, all these things going on. So yeah, staying there, I'd say that's a real big thing to try to do.
Well, and I think, you know, it's like you can change the analogy. It doesn't have to be a mountain, because the mountain implies that there is a point where it stops, and the only way you can go is down, right? But like, if you replace that with just like some stairs, and it just goes up,
right?
You know, you keep taking the steps and you keep going up. Like, even if you feel like you've reached the part where this is what I envisioned, this is what I was striving for, this is what I was working my whole life for, like, still extra steps to take.
Because when you get there, it's going to be like, what's next?
Exactly.
It's always what's next.
Always what's next. So it's the mental practice of staying in that mode of knowing yourself and knowing that you're accepted for the vibe that you provide for others and how it translates and how it transforms others. Like, you are responsible for that. You know, it's a big thing to carry, you know, all the time, especially when you're aware of it, you know, 24/7. And again, that's a practice in itself, to be aware of it, because you can get caught up in what's around you, and then you realize that you may not be in a real situation that's for you, that resonates with you, with your atoms, with your makeup, anything, you know. So yeah,
A documentary.
I swear.
It's gonna be about his wife.
See,
She's gonna
he
be
feel me. I knew somebody feel me.
So look, y'all, I'm sorry I've been going on. This is Leonard, okay? He wants to start partnering with the show. He likes to do videography, documentaries, real life.
Oh, that's funny.
Photography.
That's dope.
So like Kevin Bailey and me,
Yeah, I heard those artists.
they have their own production.
Artists, oh, that's
So like they do videos and stuff. So I want to hear more about Katherine. Let's jump in and ask her some questions about her brand. Do you have anything coming up? Anything for your business?
I just have my weekly events every Thursday at 7 p.m. on Zoom.
Really plug that.
Okay.
And then have you did anything recently? Any accomplishments, awards?
So I just got an award in UK. It's most influential global award from Hayden's magazine.
We're gonna talk about
So
it.
I just got that 2 weeks ago.
Wow, that's congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Look, y'all, I don't even celebrate. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so we're gonna jump right back in. We'll talk about that.
Her LLC.
Her work, LLC.
Her work. And I actually wanted to come right in and just ask Katherine some questions about what she does and just sharing her energy with the rest of us, enlightening us.
Hey, Kat.
So,
Hey.
Kat, I'm flipping to all you players out there.
tell us about Her Work LLC and kind of like the mission and like, yeah.
Okay, so my mission is to pretty much simplify spiritual truths, also to get to the bottom of mental health illnesses and the disorder of everything, to bring everything to an understanding. I help people to align with their higher selves. I have the gift and I use it. And her work been around for a while. I've been coaching for over 10 years. I just really incorporated the spiritual side to it in the beginning of COVID. And I was like, I want to do something innovative to help my way in the world so I can get it out my flair. I gotta, like, you know, you just gotta get something out your way, or
Yeah.
or you don't feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
So I just, like, you know, just kind of went through like the rigmarole with all of that. My niche is law enforcement, so I'm a spiritual coach to law enforcement. That's to bring a peaceful medium between civilians and law enforcement. I feel like it's a misunderstanding.
Absolutely.
I feel like everybody's right, everybody's wrong.
Yeah. All the time.
So I'm not putting nobody on the pedestal. It's like, look, okay, so how can we, you know, turn strengths into weaknesses? I read birth charts. I give energy readings. I give energy cleansings. And I do dream interpretations. So I have weekly events every Thursday. We don't miss a Thursday. It's via Zoom. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We can find us on Eventbrite. It's called Short and Sweet Once a Week. And it's no cost for the tickets. It is like donation only, but I put the Zoom link on the flyer. So just come. If you can get something, just if you can get something out of it, it's also a networking platform. I love networking. I meet a lot of people all over the world, and all you need, networking, get you endorsed, degrees can't. All you need to just meet one person, change your life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That'll put you in front of somebody else. So I'm a big person of mentioning people names in rooms full of opportunities. It's just me.
I like that.
So,
sharing the wealth.
yep, my website is KatherineWorkman.com. We're still working on it, but it is up. So KatherineWorkman.com. You want to know a little bit about me. That's it, y'all. Like, you know.
I want to.
That's what's up.
I think it's dope that you just recently started incorporating your spirituality, like so, like intertwined with just like the work aspect of like finding that middle ground between like different powers, you know, people that deserve that voice heard, and then people that just abuse the immense power that they have.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, like, what would you say to people that are just starting their spiritual journey and that, you know, they just figured out like what their purpose is and what they want to do? You know, what would you advise like the next steps to be to like fine tune that line of thinking for somebody?
So number one, you know, like, say if you see somebody and they are hurt, and that compassion that you will have for them, like, oh my God, how can I make it better? You have to get at yourself. Right. Take that same energy and pour it in yourself with nurture yourself. Be patient with yourself. And you have to surrender often. You have to listen to the intuitive voice. We all have it. We all have intuitive guidance. We all are protected. We all got angels around us. When we listen to that inner voice, because we hear it. I always say, when you pray, you talk to God. When you be in stillness and meditation, you allow God to talk to you. You hear it.
Yes.
And I feel like that right there is how I got to where I am. With incorporating a lot of other things, I unplug often. I'm really like a recluse. Like when I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like I like social media, everything. Like I'm there, and then I'm like not there for a long time, because you have to like unplug from certain things in order to understand who you are. Because when you looking at all this stuff, you taking all these energies, it's attaching to you, and you lose who you are.
Right.
It's so important for us to ground.
To ground.
Ground
I love
ourselves.
that. I love that
Absolutely.
so much. I love that so much.
Especially during this time, I feel
love
like
that
so many
so
people's energies is just scattered all over the place, you know, and they don't know what exactly they're looking for, and as a result, their life is filled with uncertainty.
I know with scattered thoughts, my clients always tell me, I love how you take scattered thoughts and turn into a strategic plan. I have scattered thoughts. I know what scattered thoughts are like. I've been told how many times I got ADHD.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah. I think it's
You know what I'm saying? But that's a genius thing, so we ain't gonna worry about what they talking about. But you know, like seriously, like it's just important to just like allow yourself to be still and to feel that uncomfortable. Those moments of how you feel uncomfortable. The moment you stay still, then all your thoughts, everything hitting you at once. You got to sit in that for a second. You got to feel that for a second. You have to feel it.
Yeah.
Because when you start accepting, that's a part of you had to accept.
Exactly.
Shadow work.
Shadow work. Ooh, tap
Shadow work is a
Tap
bad
in,
boy.
She's amazing.
She talking
already.
real.
I need this. I need people to talk like this more
I
around me.
appreciate y'all
Yeah.
receiving me, y'all. Like
Yeah.
I've been like ducked out for like 2 weeks now. So when I come out and you know,
That's
silly,
beautiful.
I appreciate being received. I do every time. I'm grateful.
It's a
Thank
gift. Yeah. It's a gift. You gotta use it.
That's why I barely be on the internet. Like, I release my music, my content, give a couple likes, woo woo, but after that, I'm off it. Because I don't want to get caught up in, you know, that, which literally what she just said. Because, like, when you see certain things, it makes you feel a certain way. And
Yeah.
it's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Everything should be at moderation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Good tacos.
My final thought is: happy are those conscious of their spiritual needs. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. And visit us short and sweet once a week, every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Find us on Eventbrite and KatherineWorkman.com. And I love y'all.
We love you too.
We love you
Love you
too,
too.
boy.
Appreciate that.
Well, we're gonna wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Take it out of here.